Hello, my name is Jane Story. I'm a registered dietitian. Today we are in my kitchen, so we're going to call this segment In the Kitchen with the Dietitian. I just came back from the grocery store and I was going to be unloading it, and I thought I would show you some of the things I bought today. I went to Aldi's and then I went to H-E-B. I live in Texas, so H-E-B is a chain grocery store in the state of Texas. But I will go through the stuff that I bought at Aldi first. So for those of you that watched my In a Pinch episode with the snack foods from Dollar Tree, I have a couple foods in my basket that could be considered in a pinch. To be one of them for in a pinch, veggie burgers. These are the cheese flavored. They have no artificial ingredients or anything like that. They're 100 calories a piece and they're about 16 grams of protein. So this is for in a pinch. I have butter lettuce. I have tricolor peppers. I have carrots. I have yellow onions. Broccoli. Another in a pinch. These are the same veggie burgers, except these are just the plain flavor. They're not cheese flavored. There's only 4 of them in here, and they're actually really good. I have light string cheese, reduced fat. For my husband, cheese sticks. And then I have Sun Chips. I'm gonna do a segment on whole grains, and this would fit into the snack category. These are made from whole grains. They are made from corn. And for an option instead of a potato chip, you can't really count that as a vegetable serving, these could be counted as a whole grain. Instant oatmeal, it has about 14 to 15% added sugar for the daily value. A little bit iffy on the added sugar, but I like to mix it with my yogurt that doesn't have any added sugar to it, and it really gives it a good cookie dough type texture to it. I just throw the packet into the yogurt and stir it up, and I just buy plain yogurt to do that with. I have mini graham, or like Teddy Graham type cracker, but this is an Aldi brand. It does not have artificial flavors either, and it is made from whole grain. That's why I bought it. And that way I can get my chocolate fix. And then I bought just the 45 calorie whole grain bread for my husband, and I will eat this too on my sandwiches. And then I have my handy dandy Aldi box that I love. This one I got at Myers back when I was in Illinois. One of my favorite cereals is Fiber One. This is really good in yogurt, and it's really good just eating right out of the bowl. I have chocolate almond milk. I don't drink this. I usually drink soy milk or regular milk. I buy this to make my dessert smoothies with. So it's shelf-stable chocolate milk. And it's unsweetened, so it's only 40 calories a cup. My husband has to have peanut butter and jelly for lunch, so I have reduced sugar Welch's jelly. Another chocolate milk. And one of my favorite tahini seasonings. So this is something, I've seen it elsewhere. I mean, they have it across the United States, but I first had it down here, and I bought some jicama that I'm going to use this on. I'm gonna squeeze some lime juice and put it on the jicama and then sprinkle some tahini on it. Really, really good. They also put it on mangoes. The one with the light blue cap is the low sodium version. And then my other sack over here. I hadn't been to the grocery store in about a week and a half. We were into the frozen stuff. Turnip. Have some limes. That's for my jicama. Limes. I have a chopped salad. This actually is a chopped salad. There is no dressing or seeds or nuts in there or anything. It's just the lettuce part of it, because the dressings in there are usually high in saturated fat or high in calories. So I just use this to throw in my salads. So I have something ready just to add a little bit of crunch. I have not tricolor, I have dual colored potatoes. I have some red pears. Some of this is coming from H-E-B now. Not all of this came from Aldi, because they don't have a lot of the off-type produce. I have actually, I think I did that one. I think this is a turnip, and this one is the rutabaga, one or the other. I I have a jicama. Actually, this is a rutabaga. I'm pretty sure this is a turnip. Jicama kind of looks like, and they're actually, the jicama has a similar texture to the turnips. I have cosmic crisp apples. Not all apples are created equally. I have people that tell me they don't like apples, and I asked them what kind of apples they tried, and of course it was Red Delicious, and you cannot judge an apple by a Red Delicious because those aren't very good. I have these Evercrisp ones. I don't know that I've had them. I'd like to try new ones. It says they're sweet, juicy, and crunchy, so we'll give them a try. These were kind of large, so I bought some ones that were more of a handheld size. And then I have some cuties for my husband. Have something to snack on. These bags. All right, now we're back to Aldi's again. I have tomatoes. Those are for my husband. These tomatoes are for me. I love to roast tomatoes, and so these are a couple different colors. The yellow ones tend to not be quite as acidic as the orange ones. I have red onions. There is not one color onion that's better than another. Just vary it. Canned pumpkin, just to add to the pantry. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Another can of pumpkin. It's good for a couple of years. Some olive oil cooking spray. Greek yogurt for my husband, non-fat. It's about the lowest in added sugar for strawberry flavor that I can find, and this one is from Aldi's too. I buy it in the big tubs and I break it up into containers, and I am going to do a segment on me doing the prepping part of some of my stuff. I'm just right now showing you what I bought. Portobello mushrooms and soy milk for me, probably for my coffee and for my cereal. Sometimes I have cereal, sometimes I don't, sometimes I have it for a snack. Some more roasted tomatoes for me to roast. All right. Getting down to the bottom. All right, so this came from Aldi also. I have a 99% lean ground turkey. I have 2 pounds of it. Whoops. I have, these are a little bit more than 1 pound extra lean ground beef, so 96%. That I will use to probably make some taco meat with. I'll mix them together. And then this is one of my favorite things I get at Aldi. It is pork tenderloin. It's Italian flavored, and sometimes the flavored things are higher in sodium, but this one is actually pretty low. For one serving, what serving is 4 ounces, is 230 milligrams. So that's really low for a seasoned meat product. One of my favorites. They also have teriyaki and lemon pepper. They're a little bit higher in sodium, but they're still decent. All right, I have some sugar-free oatmeal packets. These are also for my yogurt. This is my favorite time of year because from this time till probably late summer, they have this huge leaf spinach here, and it's really kind of dense. It's almost like kale. Anyway, my most favorite spinach ever. I only bought one bunch this time, but this is my favorite. I almost bought 2 of them. I was like, I'm gonna have to eat a lot of spinach to do that. I'm always on my patience about trying something new every week, so I thought I might as well practice what I preach, and so I bought leeks. I gotta find the recipe. It looks like you can just roast them. I'll probably just roast them or saute them in my stir fry that I'm gonna make. And I have Latino kale, also called dinosaur kale. You can see it's really bumpy, and it looks a lot like that spinach did. Okay, so now we're back at H-E-B again. We have another box of sugar-free oatmeal. And these are for my husband in a pinch. Okay, so that was everything I bought. Oh, except I bought my husband a gallon of 1% milk. I wanted to make sure I mentioned that because it's so important to include dairy in your everyday meals somehow. 3 cups of dairy is the minimum that you should be having every day. And also having it with some fat in it. Some vitamins, the fat-soluble vitamins, need fat present to be absorbed. So we're having milk that doesn't have any fat in it, and we're having, you know, cereals that have fat soluble vitamins in them, or we need to have some fat available at that meal to absorb it. Okay, this was my shopping trip to H-E-B and Aldi, and I will have another segment on what I'm gonna do with all of this. So join me next time for In the Kitchen.